the Bowl of Destiny's Child has the 2 wonderful gifts to bestow upon you guys from last week's episode.
Okay, well, let's wait and open
unearthed yet. So the first gift goes to Aurora, which is a delightful copy of Crank 2. With the strangest cover I've ever seen for Crank 2. And only available on eBay.
It's very restrained.
An 18 certificate, which is clearly not
Are you
official.
sure? Is this even in English?
It is in German. Deutsch and English, there you go.
Yes! I'm going to watch it in Deutsch.
It's much cheaper that way. Tom, you can discover your gift inside this box.
And it's a Blu-ray as well. Thanks.
Let's do it on mic. Hey! It's a mini Ghostbusters
It's a really
backpack.
badly broken Egon and Ghostbusters.
I am still thrilled
pack.
with that, William.
All right.
Dear William.
Where is it?
You've done what
There
my
it
mum
Thanks,
never
bro.
could do when I was 5.
Well, there you go.
That's amazing.
Shame on Tom's mum.
That's fucking awesome.
Amy Smart. Who the fuck is that?
Jesus, that's a deep cut.
Sorry, I don't watch a lot of porn.
Okay, that's wicked.
She's not.
Is she not a porn star?
No. Hello and welcome to this week's WATcast, episode number 8. WATcast is, of course, a podcast, weekly podcast with the 3 of us. Who we are Will,
Aurora,
And Tom.
and each week we find a new way to try and entertain ourselves, except for the occasional week where we just get terrible magazines and talk about the horrendous things inside them. This week is not one of those. This week we are going to talk about hypothetical scenarios and potentially dip into the rustling Bowl of Destiny's Child, which we introduced last week, which contains deep probing questions, of which we have many, many left. So,
because of bad planning.
The thing to fill in holes in our content.
don't go behind the curtain, damn it.
Sorry for that.
This is not inside the actor's studio. Like, what are you doing?
We've actually got a camera crew in here recording behind the scenes footage.
Yeah, that'll be on the Blu-ray extra features.
And I've got to say, Will has just given me a quite amazing gift, which is a...
Are we going to talk about
Well,
that?
how could we not?
Right, sorry.
Oh, yeah, not that. He's given me an Egon figure, an original Egon from Ghostbusters figure, along with Ghostbusters backpack, which I'd said in the last episode I was quite fond of. So thank you very much.
No, the thing is, you said you were fond of the backpack.
I want the backpack. But
I googled the backpack. I looked on eBay for the backpack. Someone is selling the backpack, but it's $2.5 grand.
What?
They've made not the kids thing. They've made a real, They've made a realistic looking ghost-busting backpack.
No, it actually vacuums ghosts.
I haven't.
I could afford that, but I shouldn't.
Yeah,
All right.
we should test it on Kirby or something. Yeah, enjoy your gift.
Thank you very much.
I'm confused. Are we not including the unveiling?
Well, yeah, we can do, but Tom's
Wicked.
just happy about it. So also Aurora was talking about the fact she hadn't seen Cronk 2,
Cronked 2,
as they say.
high voltage.
In
But I
France.
think it's fucking amazing that this cover is just like really badly photoshopped as well. It's got this nice motion blur on the fucking gun. it's like really just the gun.
Oh yeah, that's really.
And there's
Poor.
what you were most up for was the crocodile clips on the tongue, of which
no,
is
that's on the
sadly
back.
lacking. Oh, it's there. It's fine.
I didn't know that. I'll be honest. I looked for the cheapest copy of Crank 2 available.
That's totally fine.
It turned out to be German.
I forgot that
It's
his
great.
name was Chev Chelios.
Chev Chelios. Yeah, I was talking to Jack about that this morning.
Forgot
fuck?
about that.
What an incredible
Does
name.
it has anything incredible? Does it has? Sorry, grammar.
Wow.
Oh, is that another cover? No, it's the same cover on the inside.
Why have they printed it twice?
I don't know. That's
Too
quite
lazy
amazing.
to design an inlay or have any
Yeah.
sponsors for ads?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the gifts out of the way. So let's go on with the hypotheticals. I've scoured the web as usual and had a little look around Reddit, which is a usual goldmine of silliness. Try not to use the L word. Where have you looked, Aurora?
I googled and then I clicked in a few pages, but I googled like several things, like ridiculous hypothetical questions, crazy hypothetical questions.
I didn't think to use hyperbole. Well done.
But a lot of them turn out to be just like general questions.
Yeah, I had a
And
guy
they're
who was
really
just
dumb.
like, what if you went to the cinema by yourself?
Yeah, that came up. That came up in so many of my searches.
it was would you go to the cinema by yourself? It's like,
Yeah, but it was worded
Yeah,
really
if I
weird
wanted
in
to, I mean.
what I saw. It was just like, would you be comfortable in yourself going to cinema by yourself? Which is how it was worded in loads of websites that I went to. And I was like, that doesn't even make sense.
so maybe there's someone who's really troubled by the fact that they might have to go by themselves and been
Maybe.
spamming it around the internet for a good answer. But yeah, the first thing we learned was that hypotheticals is not a word that a lot of the internet understands properly. It's just like,
Are you
that's
surprised?
just
You
a
looked
question.
on Reddit.
yeah, I guess.
Sorry,
A
Reddit.
lot of them just seem to be crappy would you rathers from my limited
Well, yeah.
Google-age.
Yeah, I came
Wait and
up with
see.
a lot
I've
of
got a
those.
list of
Sorry, I've stepped on your entire
potentially
routine.
subpar material. Yeah. Do
I do have a would you rather in here.
you want to get that out of the way so that we've got a solid bulk of the rest of the evening?
Would you rather be 3 or 9 feet tall? So really short, or really tall.
It's tall, isn't it?
Has anyone ever been 9
I mean,
feet
you're
tall?
already 3 feet tall. Will.
Sake.
If anyone doesn't know, Will is quite
I'm an
short.
averagely sized gentleman.
I think me and Will are about the same height, aren't
Yeah,
we?
so she's
You're calling
insulting
us
you
all
as well.
midgets.
Yeah, I mean,
I could take you in a fight.
I doubt it. Them's fighting words.
Yeah, literally. Definitely tall. I mean, who would choose the midget one?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I would-
the small people one.
Being 9 foot tall would have some really horrendous health side effects.
Yeah.
Like most people that are above like 7'6" are like horribly gimped and can barely walk.
Isn't the... Sorry, I stole
What,
your
so
pen.
that's a good question though. I mean, the question doesn't include it, but you immediately think, well, are you in proportion? Are you,
Well,
are
if
you
you
some way
look like-
disabled because you're
If it's just me but scaled up to 9 foot,
amazing?
I would take that.
Yeah,
But then
that'd
if
be
it's like,
incredible.
be a midget or be a dwarf or be someone that's 9 foot tall and is basically immobile.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to fit anywhere.
Which,
This ceiling is probably not 9 foot
yeah, I'm
tall.
saying it would suck to be 9 foot tall.
Yeah.
Like it would be great if you're playing basketball, but for very other few applications.
But if you were like, it's not what. Well, let's lay down a ground rule. It's not one of
Let's
these
be
magical
serious about
things
this.
where they just go, bang, you're 3 or 9 foot right now. Let's say you were growing up that way, and for example, you got to 6 foot at age 15.
God, that would suck, wouldn't it?
Like, it just as a like, or you might maybe even taller. My point is, it would inform your career choices and or lifestyle to the extent where you might work outside or. You know. I was really thinking I was going somewhere with that, and then I realised I'd only thought as far as you could work outside where there's no roofs. Sorry.
It's like, I feel like a lot of kids when they hit, well, at least dudes, when they hit 15, 16, start pushing 6 foot. At least a lot of the guys that I knew.
Cheers.
Sorry.
Fucking hell.
You guys are an exception being 3 feet and all. But, I mean,
Whatever.
like, you wouldn't just sit there and go, I should work outside. That'd be great.
No, you wouldn't. But if you were 15, and then like a year later, you were 8 foot, and you were like, this is getting out of hand. Like, contact Guinness, contact Green Giant. I'll
What do you mean? I could be the real green giant in
get
adverts.
sponsorship ad. Travel the world. You'd be like, oh.
You wouldn't travel the world, that you wouldn't fit in a fucking airplane.
I think 9 foot would be crippling.
Yeah, it would be really bad. Also,
If you could do 3 foot, but you're in proportion like you are now, that would
Yeah,
also
it'd
be
be fine.
amazing.
yeah, it'd be really cool.
Because you could do pranks
What do you mean?
like jumping in car windows and stealing shit.
That's not a prank. That's a crime.
I don't know why I went to that. I just thought if you're small, you could get in places.
If you're small, you can steal shit.
Like if you wanted to maybe steal some soup, you could go down a ventilation shaft, for example.
That's a deep cut callback. About 4 episodes back.
Wow, yeah, you really have
Some
to be
listeners.
a legacy listener for that.
Yeah, we'll enjoy that.
I'm going to say 3 foot. You can have a lot more choice in clothes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but they're all children's clothes.
Yeah,
They've all
but
got
have you been in
sailboats on.
H&M?
Children have some
the
pretty nice
children's
clothes now.
section, they've got some awesome superhero t-shirts.
No, this is the
you don't
problem.
get.
Now, I thought that, and I love TK Maxx, and I used to go in there when it first opened in the UK. I was like, this t-shirt looks awesome, and it's like sort of, skate stuff that I would wear at the time. And then you look on the back, because you go to the kids section, because I was like, I can wear like a kid's medium or a kid's large, whatever. Same as an
Kid
adult
shirt
small.
for a man.
Whatever. Perfect. It's got the brand that I like on the front. Turn it over. Giant car! It's just like, it's a big monster truck because it's a kid's one. You're like, for fuck's sake,
You've
come on.
got a Return of the Jedi shirt that's exactly
Yeah,
like
that I was also annoyed. I bought a Star Wars shirt in Uniqlo. It's like got the old 70s angled logo, pyramid-shaped logo. And then I bought it, and then I got it home, and on the back it's just got a giant lightsaber in the words Jedi Master. It's like, for fuck's sake. Now I only wear it with a hoodie to hide the back.
It's still a cool shirt though.
Yeah, it's wicked.
I like it.
But none of these are hypothetical questions.
No.
So,
Well, that was a tangent,
yeah,
wasn't it?
fuck the height change. I'm not doing it.
You can't pick one.
All right, 3.
3.
Cool. Settled.
Wicked.
Okay, I'm going to dive into my list of hypotheticals. Okay, here we go. Time travelers present you with the opportunity to seamlessly replace the Bible before its rise to cultural significance and ensure that the new Bible persists as a relevant force. Which book do you choose?
What happens in these books?
So my mind immediately went to
New Testament.
a particular Michael Crichton novel.
Oh, right. I thought you meant which testament would you replace?
No,
Which book
just
would you
a
replace
book.
the Bible
Oh,
with?
You
shit.
can just go back and be like,
I've got it.
hey, look,
I've got it.
have a read of this.
Harry Potter.
Why Harry Potter?
Because then everyone would think there was wizards back in the day.
They do now. It's just one and he's called Jesus. I mean,
No, but like there would
big
be like
sleeves, beard.
yeah, but just imagine like the future would be built around the fact that we'd have wizarding schools and shit like that. There'd be
Yeah,
loads
but
of
then
Hogwarts.
instead of that, you'd be like, oh yeah, and they'd just be, oh well, why don't we have the powers that Harry and whatever the fuck the rest of them were called?
Hermione,
I don't want to
Ron.
know. Had back in the day. It's like, well, how did that die out?
Well, then that would just oh my god, that would like
Plus, hold on.
what?
If you give them Harry Potter, they're going to be, I've seen snippets of them, they're going to be reading that going, so 2,000 years ago, they had trains, and then the trains disappeared for another, 1,800 years, or
Well,
whenever the Industrial
that's for
Revolution
people
was.
to fucking work out, innit?
That leaves us very little choice in books. if we can't
Exactly.
involve-
Like, what book are you going to
I'm
replace
just
it
saying,
with?
You're talking about Jurassic Park.
I didn't say it
We're
was
gonna
a-
have other issues.
I didn't say it was a perfect hypothetical question. I'm just saying,
Are you replacing it with just Jurassic
would
Park?
you?
Oh, fucking hell.
Just so that you could replace the Jesus Christ figure with the Dr. Ian Malcolm figure. I think is a more immaculate.
Could you replace it with a
conception.
manga? Just insert
If you
Battle
want, it's a
Royale in
book.
there. Just see what happens.
I mean, I'm not sure the time travelers are going to go, right, pop the book back there.
But we're the
gonna
time travellers.
We'll pop forward. No, time travelers present you with the opportunity. So
Oh,
they
right.
so they're like, hey, Aurora, Tom, we're going to pop back. We're going to murder whoever came up with the Bible.
John Bible.
John Bible. Barry Eibel. We're going to kill Barry, and we're going to replace him with a guy who's got this book, and he's going to look legit, and he's going to say, hey, here's some teachings. And then we're going to jump forward and see what happened. See if the book caught on, etc.
See if it caught on.
Yeah, well, but it says they ensure that the new Bible persists as a relevant force. So
How are they going to manage that though?
it's not up to us to worry about that bit. We just wonder what the book's going to do.
What?
So presumably, with my scenario, you'd have a future where everyone's afraid of eventually dinosaurs being regeneticized
I think I would
and
replace it.
fat nerds.
I would replace it with the owner's manual to a 1994 Ford Fiesta.
That's really, really specifically almost the exact same answer as someone on Reddit. Except for they said a Ford something else because it's American.
That's so weird.
They said Haynes manual. It's weird.
Oh my God,
that you
what
would
would the
bring
future
that up.
be
That's the only
like
answer
then?
to that idea.
I can imagine everyone venerating just like the
Would we have
the air
spaceships then?
air conditioning systems. And unto them they said there was air conditioning.
Would we have spaceships by now though? Because like if you think you
What?
give them
Oh,
if you give them like
combustion engines.
Yeah.
Well, we do have spaceships by now.
no, but I mean
They're just a bit shit.
Would we have
Sorry.
space battles by now?
yeah.
That NASA needed to hide
we
with thunder.
Yeah. I mean, like actual. I don't mean the crappy ones that we send a couple of
Yeah.
people up every now and
Yeah,
again. 'cause it's
rubbish
really-
NASA, isn't it?
I don't
How
think
dare
so.
you.
It's all deeply impractical, so I don't think us getting the jump on it would make it any more likely for us.
It might do,
We can't travel faster than light, so it's all completely fucking immaterial.
but not that we know
Yeah,
yet.
good point.
Yeah,
We could fold space.
doesn't seem that likely.
Yeah, who's going to hold one corner and the other corner?
I mean, that's what the Large Hadron Collider is for, right?
Cool. So Jurassic Park, Harry Potter, Tom.
Owner's manual to it.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yes.
I'll
I
see if
thought you were talking about another hypothetical.
either that or American Psycho, just to shit
Oh
up
my
society
God.
entirely.
People would be so fucked off with that.
And then he did place the habit trail unto her vagina.
Oh, yeah.
business cards would be like a whole new deal.
Be a lot better. Tom, so what have you got for us?
Oh, they're not. Okay, the only one
big
I can
them up.
find.
Big them up.
It's kind of a shit would you rather, and it doesn't even really make sense. Would you rather be a crouching tiger or a hidden dragon?
Oh, I
Neither.
read this.
Shit, isn't it?
Yeah, that is pretty shit.
Yeah.
I'd be a hidden dragon because dragons.
Yeah. Then you got to hide. You can't really enjoy your dragon.
Well, dragons, like in some lore of dragons, hide and only reveal themselves to those who are.
Stop nerding all over this goddamn podcast. Yeah, Harry Potter.
Someone's got to do it.
There's
damn
one
it.
that says, "Would you rather be a member of the darkness or work at a pub?" I've got to assume they're basically the same at this stage.
Where did I put this in the? Oh no, I Skyped this to you.
Yeah, I'd be in the darkness every
I'd be in
fucking
the
day.
fucking
of the week.
darkness.
Those people are working in pubs now.
Are they?
Well,
Almost certainly. Come on, has anybody bought any of their records in the last
probably
decade?
not, but all the same, I'd still rather be in the darkness and work in
Yeah.
a pub than just work in a pub.
I don't know, there's some pretty embarrassing songs in that back catalogue.
Come on, it's one of the best Christmas singles ever released.
Okay, I have a small place in my heart for "Get Your Hands Off My Woman," but that's it.
I thought it was good stuff. So you've come up
I'm
dry.
tapped out. I
Tapped
know
out.
I've had a really, really horrible day at work, so my research opportunities have been limited at best.
That's fine. We've got you
Not
back.
that these
We've got you
fuckers
back.
haven't had bad
we've
days
got
at work
plenty.
either.
That's all good. So this one I think has got a bit of mileage in it. You're teleported. Right. Let's recap that one. You're teleported to a remote forest, stripped of your clothes and all other possessions. There's no way to return to civilization, ever. What steps will you take to settle into your new life?
This sounds like Rust.
Make of it what you will. I mean, what are you going to do?
I'd Minecraft it and then
What does that mean?
That means you start off by hitting a tree with
Yeah.
your bare hands.
Yeah.
start hitting trees.
Ah,
No,
and
but
then
that's the
can't
first thing
build
you would do.
anything.
You would get a bunch of fucking leaves and start making shelter. That has to be the first
Yeah.
thing you got to do.
Yeah.
And then you got to find a source of food and water. This is like just typical survival shit, isn't it?
Yeah, but getting past the forest bit, I mean, there's no way to return to civilization. Presumably you are aware of it, though. So what
Yeah.
do? Do you try and replicate some of the things that happen?
Well, if you're just by yourself, there's not a lot of point.
Yeah. You
Might
just
as well devolve
Also,
into
how
a
do you-
wanking madman.
I'm gonna go to work now.
Just throwing handfuls of cum at passing animals in some sort of protest against your sad environment.
Oh my god!
Okay, that's just me. Basically Spider-Manning everything that gets within 100 yards of me.
That's like a new way to mark your territory.
I mean,
They'd make documentaries about you.
I mean,
And
note
the
that it,
Tom that spunks
mad
all
cum
over his... the mad cumpster.
The mad cum slinger of the wilderness. It's been like this for many years.
We went to film him, but refused to return him to civilization.
He's not ready.
Yeah, he started throwing jizz at animals.
Even Attenborough had his fuck enough of it. It's not worth it.
Tom, stop it.
We will train him.
For some reason, he's forgotten how to speak as well. But note that it says stripped of your clothes and possessions. So you're naked as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that inconvenient in the forest? I mean, in the forest, I'm annoyed at, uneven surfaces, let alone not having shoes and socks.
So I think the first thing you do is just die of hypothermia.
Yeah. Well, you make some fucking leaf dress or whatever.
Leaf dress. You have the cosplay experience. I think you got the one up on us on
That's
this.
true.
I don't think I could make a leaf suit.
I bet I could make a leaf unitard of some sort if at a push.
But in between all the wanking, I just don't know.
Yeah, you haven't got time, have you? I'm busy.
This is
I'm trying to wank a squirrel. Jesus, I haven't got enough time to make clothes.
He's so fast.
This is only your problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you have imposed that rule upon yourself.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking realistically, what would happen?
You're just picking all of your hobbies that don't involve belongings and you narrowed it down to one.
So the first thing you would do is just wank off.
No books left, no music. Just what the fuck are you going to do? Seriously.
Yeah.
Wilson.
No, there's no belongings. You can't even draw. You could get a coconut.
You'd have to make a volleyball before you break a volleyball and
That's fine.
Make friends with it.
But you could. You don't have any belongings. You can't get a volleyball.
I'm saying you'd have to make one out of leaves.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have the same effect, would it?
No.
Let's do it.
Use a coconut and then just sort of scratch your face into it with a flint.
Where are we going to get coconuts?
Yeah, this is
the edge of the. It's not an island. It's a forest.
Yeah.
Surely the forest ends. I'm a little bit annoyed with this question. It's a little bit.
It's an endless forest.
It's a bit of a downer.
You've been dumped on the forest moon of Endor.
Yeah. It's an entire. There's no sea at all.
Isn't there going to be? What are those little furry ships?
Ewoks.
Yeah, I could wank at them, I suppose.
So you'd become a furry that's into Ewoks. At a push.
Yeah, I get a push.
Jesus. They might make you their king, like C-3PO.
I'll be okay with that.
Yeah, just like you've got
But
different
then
skin to them.
oh my god, they'd be covered in cum all the time.
No,
Yes,
no.
they
They wouldn't make him their king if he was just jizzing at them. I'm saying
No, that's
They
why
would.
they would
That's
make me their
why.
king.
Yeah.
Oh right. Oh, what a sticky wicket. Anyway,
Oh.
there we go.
Excellent.
Pray.
That's a joke. Are we done with this question? Because
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's produced too much jizz, much like Tom on Endor.
Yeah.
Aurora, what have you got for us?
I've not been reading my questions.
Okay. Does that mean they've turned out awful, or what's the
No,
score?
it's just I forgot. Okay, so you're standing in a field and all of a sudden a craft crash lands onto it. Among the rubble, you see very clearly the body of an extraterrestrial. What do you do?
A what?
Extraterrestrial.
Okay.
Sorry, I did fudge it up.
Didn't want to let that one go. Done.
What do you do? And they give you a couple of suggestions of call the authorities or take the creature and try to protect it from them.
I don't know. Am I stranded in the wood at the same time?
You
I think you know what my answer is.
Am I naked and stranded in the forest where it landed? No, Tom, you're not.
Okay.
This is just the plot of Paul.
Or E.T.
Or oh yeah.
What's Paul?
Paul's that one with Simon Pegg and
I
Nick
never
Frost.
saw that. Did anyone
alright.
see that?
Oh, Paul. I thought you said pool.
Paul.
Pool.
In Dorset.
Yeah.
It's just like Paul in Dorset.
It's a disaster
There's lovely
movie where
pottery there.
aliens land in Pool, Dorset. With Nick Frost.
Yeah, I'd totally fucking take it and protect it.
But why are you assuming that the authorities are just going to take it and bum it?
Why would they bomb it?
You know what I mean, probe it.
That's not what happens, clearly.
Because I'm in charge of the authorities.
Yeah, because if you call up and they're like, oh, weird. And he,
They
that
wouldn't
Tom?
believe you.
Yeah, I've started working at the authorities.
I just come down in the helicopter, chomping a cigar, and go, "Bomb it, boys!"
Like, no, Tom, why?
He's trying to talk to us. It
Yeah.
seems friendly.
Yeah.
No, we've got to find what's going on in the butt first.
That's what every fucking film. They always come down and they're always like, oh, we'll just take that and dissect it and see what happens.
Not Mars Attacks, though. They fucked us over. That's a cautionary tale. Featuring Tom Jones.
Is it like War of the
I
Worlds?
saw that pretty recently.
Holds up.
It's fucking great.
Awesome
I've
film.
not seen it.
You've not seen Mars Attack?
Jesus
I've not
Christ.
seen
Oh, you
any
would have been
film,
like
Tom.
3 years old when it was made.
Probably.
What was the question again? What would we do?
Yeah, what would you do?
To what extent would you finger the
I
alien?
One
would-
thing, if you called the authorities, like if you called it, they'd fucking call you a crackhead. they would not believe
There's an
you.
alien here. I would basically ensure that I had fame and fortune by doing a little selfie YouTube with it first, where I was like, look, I found this, it's on YouTube, so when they try and cover it up, this is what's going on. Then the video goes everywhere or whatever, presumably becomes viral with my 15 subscribers that I've got on YouTube. And then and then I'd call the authorities, see if I get a reward out of it.
Why can't you do like a vlog series first?
Because I don't think it's going to last very long. It's crashed. It's like, help me, and you're like, nah, selfie, come on, mate. Get into it, yeah?
No, but I'm assuming you could nurse it back to health and then...
With what knowledge of its biology?
I don't know, maybe it's just got a few broken bones and stuff.
Start it on chips, see how it goes. Is
Yeah.
that not going down?
Doesn't like microchips.
Get you like a battered
shitting out of its
sausage.
face. I don't know what kind of makeup the alien had.
Maybelline.
I knew you'd do that. That's a shame. No, I'd shop it in. I'm a little snitch. I don't care.
Fucking
Just try
dick.
and make the money out of it.
I'd probably do the same thing, but I'd probably try and help it. I'd take a video of it and then help it and see what happened. And then maybe become friends, do a vlog series. Get famous that way. Go on,
So
Ellen.
you're just buds, and then there's no one tracking down your IP address going, pretty sure we should
they'll
look
just
into
all
this
think-
alien situation.
they'll just all
These guys
think
are
it's a
getting
joke.
massive.
They'll just
They're
be
on
like,
Oprah.
oh, it's just some like fucking CGI shit or a puppet. I wonder how you did it.
But then you've got to start appearing at like Comic-Con and shit.
It'll be fine. They'll all think it's just a puppet all the time. Or that like
What,
really...
so it's just totally healthy now, living on McCain oven fries?
yeah, and shitting out its face.
They're like, excuse me. Just wiping, and they're like, wow, that's really detailed. How did you do that? And then they shake hands and it just burns everyone. And you're like, oh, God! I don't know. I don't know how aliens
fine.
work.
Maybe I don't have to take it to Comic-Con. I could refuse those showings. Or just
Yeah.
turn up myself and just be like, yeah, I do a vlog series.
No one wants to see you. They just
but
want to see the alien.
what about then they start going, where the fuck's Steve? Where's
Why
Steve?
is his name Steve? I wouldn't
'Cause
call him
you've named
Steve.
it. What would you call it?
Gherkin.
Okay, where's Gherkin?
Gherkin's at home.
Oh, bullshit. You're a liar. You haven't got an alien at all. I'm the voice of...
Do you want to be sprayed
Depressed.
with shit from his face?
I don't believe that. I think that's just a prosthetic. I think
Well, you're going to say it's just a prostate.
It's just a prostate problem that he's got, yeah. No, I don't believe it. I think you're a liar and a fraud, and I think your vlog's a load of shit. How do you respond? Microphone.
Well, sorry, you're still entertained. You got me loads of ad money, so... see
Oh,
ya.
so you're admitting it?
I just don't want him to get caught. I'm still protecting him
Oh,
while
okay, I
being
see what you've
in the
done.
public eye.
Well done.
Yeah.
You've gotten past the press. Proceed to level 2.
I've just found a really, really strange hypothetical question
Wicked.
that doesn't make sense.
But are you going to snitch on Gherkin?
Yeah, you haven't pitched
Am I going
in.
to snitch on him? 100%.
Yeah, cool.
Oh.
I'm going to come in his face. There's
Oh my god!
Tom, you're out of the woods. Literally out of the woods.
You got
You
me into a
don't-
cycle now. I can't
You
stop.
don't have to come on stuff anymore.
I don't have to.
You never had to in the first place. Dirty little...
No one
Go on.
really has to. Okay, so this doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay, you meet your soulmate. However, there is a catch. Every 3 years, someone will break both of your soulmate's collarbones with a crescent wrench, and there is only one way that you can stop this from happening.
What?
You must swallow a pill that will make every song you hear for the rest of your life sound as if it's being performed by the band Alice in Chains. When you hear Creedence Clearwater Revival on the radio, it will sound to your ears like it's being played by Alice in Chains. If you see Radiohead live, every one of their tunes will sound like it's being covered by Alice in Chains. When you hear a commercial jingle on TV, it will sound like Alice in Chains. If you sing to yourself in the shower, your voice will sound like deceased Alice vocalist Lane Staley performing a cappella, but it'll only
That is
sound
the
this way to you.
strangest, strangest way to diss a band online I've ever
It's
ever
really
heard.
strange.
Or will ever hear. And of
don't
course
like-
the answer is yes, I don't give a fuck about what band it was. If it was someone's collarbone getting broken, who was all like?
But it is only every 3 years, right?
Whoa, what are you doing?
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ!
I really don't like Alice in Chains, but I do quite like my girlfriend's collarbones.
But it is only 3 years.
But they
every
get
3
broken.
years.
Yeah, anything
After 9 years, how good shape are they going to be in? And she knows it's coming. They're like, oh, why can't you just part with Alice in Chains?
Yeah.
For me, like she's in like a cast. Going, come on, Tom.
Yeah, but how long does it? It's gonna like heal in 6 months. You'll be fine. So
I don't know, I broke my collarbone when I was young. It was annoying. Because you can't move like the whole of one of her sides, because every time you move your arm, you move your collarbone. Either way, I shouldn't really be coming into a... I should probably say that I would accept the Alice in Chains.
I like that you're going say as if that's just like I didn't really. But I'll say it on the podcast.
But they are kind of a shitty band. It's got to be said.
I have no recollection of them. I know the name. I've
I-
just never
yeah,
heard their
I don't
song.
remember
Grungy,
this.
shitty rock.
So I don't
Right.
think I mind them for some reason. I'm pretty sure I have them in like a Spotify playlist or something.
Yeah, they're like a sub Pearl Jam.
Okay, that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Fuck, I would do that for my significant other.
Yeah, for the sake of
To
a
stop
collarbone.
the madman.
Stop the madman.
Yeah.
It is only 3 years though, and it'd just be really annoying for
But
me.
that would ruin the relationship. Like you'd be like,
Would it though?
of course it would. If they knew, it would. If they didn't know, you'd be like, oh, I can't believe that guy came back. Shit.
Well, can't I just hide the fact that there is a solution?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they knew, then you would be. Oh, that's my stomach. Excuse me.
Wow.
To them, you would be
really
like,
loud.
"Oh, that's just mad." You know, I can't believe you wouldn't do that for me. There's a madman hitting me with a wrench every 3 years, like clockwork, for the rest of my life. You bastard! I'm leaving you anyway. Why wouldn't they? They're like, I don't give a fuck if you like Steely Dan more. Listen to Alice in Chains forever, you piece of shit.
What if you try and become soulmates with someone you don't like?
What? That doesn't make
sense, Tom.
And then you actually shack up with somebody that you don't like that much, but you just go out with them.
What, just in the hope that some mental case with a wrench will
Just
turn up
keeps
and hurt
attacking this
them?
person who's technically a soulmate, but they're kind of a jerk.
Yeah, but they should only maximum hit them twice, one on each
Hold
collarbone.
on. Also, if you want to assault someone, do it yourself. Don't rely on some bizarre internet curse to get them injured.
I'm not saying I'm up for destroying their collarbones, but I'm just trying to think of a way out of it. It's going to have to be Alice in Chains, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Rubs.
I don't know, I'm still like a bit like it is only every 3 years and it's not that bad.
But I mean, just
Right.
for the sake of not having to listen to Alice in Chains, which I don't know. Should we?
I mean, I'm just worried about Chris, you know, getting injured by a mental case.
He's probably going to condemn me after he listens to
Yeah,
this.
this was a good point to point out.
Fucking bitch!
Didn't you want to give him a shout out for the idea of hypothetical?
Oh yeah,
questions
because
in
he
the-
asked me a hypothetical question the other day, which I answered instantly. And he was like, oh, that would be a good idea. And it is a good idea for a podcast, so thanks, Chris.
Thanks.
And you're getting your collarbones broken every 3 years.
But bad luck, it's turned out.
Because I
You
really
chose
like
poorly.
music. I mean, I listen to a lot of dubstep. I wonder what that would be like.
then you don't like music.
Sorted. Yeah, I can't say fairer than that. Right, I'm going to move back to my list now. Okay, yeah, I quite like this one. You have been awarded a full day with 3 people of your choice. Who are they, and what do you do with them?
Tom's going to
An
jizz on him.
Ewok, an alien, and a squirrel.
I don't need to know what you're going to do with them.
I don't know. 3 people, and
They
what do I
get
do with them?
sticky.
I don't know. This kind of ties into some of the questions from last week.
It
of like,
does.
Who would you like to meet? I don't know.
So-
There's not that many. I mean, without being dull, I can't think of that many people that I'd want to hang out with that aren't already my friends.
You're not very sociable as well.
I'm
Could
not
I-
that sociable.
I'm the same. So
Says the man on the podcast.
Well, this requires me to talk to 2 people.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I can
at
manage
max.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, who's yours? Come on.
It's going to go back to Star Trek. It's going to be a similar fucking thing that I said last
Captain
week.
Riker, Captain Picard.
What are you talking about, Captain
Whatever.
Riker?
I don't know.
You fucking mental case.
Who are they? Come on. And they have to be real people. Yep, I'm adding it.
Well,
So you don't just pick bloody Star Trek?
I don't know. I don't really like... If it's celebrities, I don't really give
They don't
a
have to
shit
be
about celebrities.
They could just be people you don't know but think are cool.
Actually, there's a cosplayer I'd love to hang out with who's Jessica Negri.
Okay.
I want to hang out with her. And
You got 2 others.
I don't know the other 2 now. Who? What?
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, I just want to hang out with Jessica Negri, really. That'd be fun. We'll probably just make cosplay together.
Right.
Yeah. Because I'm a giant loser.
Okay, so...
But you 2 are the boring ones who's like, I don't like people.
I don't know, there's people I'd like to
don't know.
meet,
I
but they're not entertaining. I mean, like, I'd like to speak to the Arsenal manager, Arsene Wenger, because he seems like he'd be fucking interesting to chat to.
Yeah.
And
What would you talk about?
probably Arsenal Football Club. Just throw it out there.
Wait, are you an Arsenal fan?
I am.
Jesus Christ.
You're Spurs.
No,
What are you?
Man U.
Podcast cancelled.
Thus concludes WATcast.
Right, okay. If I had to pick, I'm going to go with Arnie.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Just talk to him about life and shit. No, actually, I'll pick what we'll do at the end. I'll go Arnie. I'll go Branson. I think he's quite interesting.
He
And
just seems
interesting
like
life.
a douche.
He's not a douche, Jesus.
He seems like a douche.
Arnie, Branson, and I'll go... I need someone for balance. It's got to be a lady.
I just thought of someone. Well, you think The Rock.
Yeah, that'd be kind of awesome.
Totally going to fucking hang out with The Rock.
Yeah, that could work.
That'd be amazing.
Who do I hang out with?
I think Louis Theroux I wouldn't mind meeting. He seems like an interesting motherfucker.
Yeah, he's seen some shit.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Louis Theroux?
He does weird weekends, or he used to. He does lots of things where he just goes and meets
He's a
people.
brilliant documentary maker on the BBC. It's fantastic.
Nope.
He's been
remember.
operating for many years. You've not heard of Louis Theroux?
You must have seen him.
I don't watch telly.
What do you do?
I play video games and watch
That's fair
Netflix.
enough.
Yeah.
He's on Netflix. Watch him. He's great.
Okay. Cool.
Theroux.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, is it?
No.
No. I'm just going to watch Star Trek.
THSTAROTRE. Yeah, I don't know. Who haven't I picked? And Jason Statham. Yeah. Sorry,
just
ladies.
You're looking at crank
Jason
too.
Statham
I'm just
for
going
balance.
Statham for balance. Actually, let's go all action. Branson's out. We'll get Stallone in. I'll go.
But you wouldn't be able to understand him.
Probably I could just communicate.
You know,
So you'll have Arnie, can't understand him very much. Stallone can't really understand. What are you going to do? Like fucking
Me and
do...
Jason Statham are just going to make fun of them and just do funny impressions all day. And we're going to go to Six Flags. Just go on roller
Six
coasters.
you know Sylvester
fun.
Stallone has Bell's palsy. He has a kind of palsy which prevents him from speaking properly.
I thought he just got
That's
punched in the
very
head a lot.
disappointing to
You're just
hear.
making the fun out of a guy with a serious neurological condition.
I mean, that's fine for Will. He does it all the time.
That's fine.
Not sure if to be offended. Anyway, yeah, we'd just go theme parks and shit.
Cool.
Me and the action dudes. I'd talk to them about getting ripped and shooting guns.
Shooting guns.
That seems like
Can you do that
cool
at
stuff.
Six Flags? I'm not really
I'd
sure.
talk to them about it. I wouldn't do
Okay.
it. Actually, yeah, we'd go to a gun range.
That would be fucking cool.
Okay, we'd go to a jungle. We'd hunt Tom, and we would, yeah,
I'm going to play a game of
reenact
tag.
Predator, basically.
You get guns, I'll get something
Cum
else.
tag. That's so
It's
gross.
just me predatoring it up.
Do you just like, I don't know, would you collect it over time?
I mean, you can't throw just one pair of balls worth. I mean, it's not enough, is it?
This is really
let's be
gross.
honest.
Or to cover you and plus Arnie, Stallone and Statham at the same time. Could I
That's
don't
at
know.
least a square each.
If the rope of jizz got particularly elongated, it could stretch across the four of you, but
Oh
it
my
would be
God.
it would
Plus,
be thin.
he's up in the trees as well. Remember that?
Yeah.
He's learnt how to scuttle his way up there. Just have a little.
You've become a monkey man.
Yeah.
I've been in the wilderness for quite a while at this stage. I think I can probably rush one out in a couple of seconds when need be. Using it to
It's a good
hunt-
thing you didn't bring a freaking
Why
woman
is-
along.
Why is this the theme? Yeah. Katy Perry's getting livid, just like, God, why did you bring me here? I think we need a different question because this has gone back to Tom jizzing at things again.
Well, this might go back to Tom Jizz, but you found a portal to an alternate universe and you met your alternate self. He or she does not appear at all different from you, and there are barely any slight differences in your two respective worlds.
So it's like sliders.
Would you have sex with your alternate self?
What? No. Like, I thought you were going to be like, oh, how would you tell if it was the real you?
No, I assumed that's 100% where you were going. Or
yeah. Why is that curveball where we have to then have sex?
There's another one as well.
Turn,
what do you mean?
To a different sexuality immediately, and then go, well, my first assumption isn't like I will talk to myself and see what I might say that I wasn't thinking, which would be amazing. But instead,
what do you mean?
Have immediate sex with them. What? That's such a strange impulse.
No, I'd fuck myself. It's fine.
I'd totally fuck myself too.
No,
this is the one that Chris asked me, but it's hard. It's a bit different. Where it was, if there's a perfect clone of you, would you kiss yourself? And I was like, yes, duh.
So you wrote a more detailed version of that question?
No, I found a more detailed version.
Of course you did.
On the internet.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd totally do it. Why not?
Because, like, what if someone found out? They'd be like, I heard that you invented sliders-style portal technology and managed to go through a wormhole and found another version of yourself. That's amazing. Like, what did you talk about? I was like, well, we didn't do much talking. What do you mean?
Why wouldn't that be a problem?
We just fucked.
Yeah, we totally.
Why?
Fun.
Why did you do that? Why? There was so much to learn from this other dimension.
I think it'd be great if that was.
We just had sex.
I think it'd be great if that's what was the inevitable consequence of anybody when they ever met under those circumstances. They were just uncontrollably attracted to themselves.
That's a bad scenario. Just like, oh, I don't know why I'm so sexy. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't see why you wouldn't do that.
Because I'm not a gay gentleman.
What were you trying? Yeah, but I'm not a gay lady, but I'd still do it. Why not?
What? Just because of the glamour of the wormhole? That could be misconstrued very easily. You know what I mean?
What would you do instead then?
I would go, bloody hell! It's an entire another dimension. What do you think I'd do? I would go, oh, hey, buddy. You look like me, let's do this.
Talk first.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, I'll get me a drink,
foreplay, that kind
I'm
of
just saying, you're hanging out with yourself.
I'd get me the drinks I like and the food. I'd take me out to a steak.
I'd do it in the other dimension, because then it would
Oh, yeah, I don't want to...
I wouldn't
ruin
want to
shit
sully
here.
my life here.
Yeah.
But then the other me would probably think the same thing.
Here's a better question. What if you went there and you were like, oh, wow, another dimension. You start talking to yourself. They're like, yeah, how does it go? And they go, yeah, I'll be happy to talk to you in a bit. But funnily enough, someone came and dropped off a book 2,000 years ago that's changed our society. And it was 50 Shades of Grey. And,
oh my God.
And I've actually just been waiting for you to come to this dimension so we could have sex. So
yeah, but they wouldn't know that the book was dropped off. They would be like, this is our
that's just the backstory.
Right.
And just the scenario is you get there and they're like, come on, drop them. And you're like, can we just talk about the whole dimensional thing? This is great. And you're like, what if they're pressuring you? You're still into it?
Yeah. Because I want to do it.
Alternate dimension is pushing me into sex.
Yeah.
It's a 50.
Now it's getting weird.
Exactly. Because it's the same the other way around. That guy's there, you've arrived, and he's like, oh my God, there's me from another dimension coming over here. And you're like, come on then, let's do this.
You
like,
don't go into it. Like Tom said, you have a freaking conversation, you kind of talk about it, and you're like, have you ever thought, hypothetically, that this would happen? And have you ever thought of just banging out?
I honestly don't know where this compulsion comes from.
If they go, yeah, then you go, cool, why don't we do that? Then you get to it. But if they go, nah, not really, that's not my thing, then you go, all right, then that's fine, just leave it.
No, you don't, because if someone says, let's just roughhouse it, let's just go at it right now, and you go, no, you don't then move on to a polite conversation, do you? You don't go, oh, thanks for suggesting that as the first thing that we've met. And But
if it's an alternate dimension of you, surely you would be like, have this. You'd be kind of the same person.
Yeah.
You would be the same person.
Yeah, so I wouldn't ask because I know I don't want to do that. Job done. Your question is, your answer is also correct because you know you would want to do that. And Tom...
See how it goes.
And Tom is...
See, the other version of you would be see how it goes, and then you'll never end up having sex, and it'll be like the most boring
Which is also
trip.
fine. They can just sit and watch Akira Kurosawa movies together and just be like, this is good, isn't it? Like, yeah, it's good.
I'd be so disappointed if I met my alternate reality and they were just had a shit taste in movies. That'd be such a turn off.
Like that. Can we watch American Pie: The Reunion? Is that all right? Yeah. Okay. That question's dead.
Yeah, I do have another one stored up.
Okay.
That's similarly fucking ridiculous. Every person you have ever slept with is invited to a banquet. In my case, it's going to be like a small table in a restaurant.
Fucking hundreds of people.
Where you are the guest of honour. No one will be in attendance except you, the collection of your former lovers, and the catering service. I don't really know why I needed to specify that.
Oh, well, there'll need to be and St John's Ambulance and...
Let's just lay down the groundwork for reality. There is a catering service at this banquet.
Yes.
After the meal, you're asked to give a 15-minute speech to the assembly. What do you talk about?
How much better you've got, surely.
So you all fucked me, right? What were you thinking?
That's really
Haven't you seen
weird.
me?
No, I would basically give a talk that just revealed horrendous things about all of them to each other.
But surely that's going to include the person that you're currently sleeping with.
Does it though? Because they said you're past.
It says everyone that you've ever slept with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I just wouldn't reveal about about my lady. I would go through the others, thus shaming them, making her feel better. And
dude, all these guys.
Wow.
Maybe there
Thanks
is
for
a guy
revealing
there,
that,
we don't
Tom.
know.
But it's like all these chicks
me
fucked you. That's
from
the
another
best
direction.
you can do is mock them. You should thank them.
Nah.
Why?
Because they fuck you.
Oh, cheers. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sleeping with me. No, you should be thanking me.
I suppose you're all wondering why I gathered you here tonight. You're all perfect strangers. Yet nonetheless, you have one thing in common.
You all have
my dick.
Wouldn't they all be expecting, they've gathered us here?
Yeah, is this like a Cluedo thing? Have we won an award?
Okay, my speech wouldn't be 15 minutes. It would be one sentence of, you now all have AIDS.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus,
Everyone in the room would expect an STI of some sort. And they were like,
yeah,
why did you gather us all in one room?
These people. When Tom's case, he's just like, well, guys, I've gathered you here and I just wanted to say sorry, whilst we're in the woods, Mr. Squirrel, Mr. Hog. I made some mistakes. I didn't realise I'd be rescued in 10 days. So that internet question was very misleading. I'll just say that. Very sorry. And Becky's like, what the fuck did you do?
Don't listen to that squirrel. He's a slut.
Yeah. He was asking for it. He was winking at me saying, damage this eye. Anyway, okay, question. If you were given $1,000 and told that you had to spend it today, what would you buy?
That's not very much. 600 quid?
Yeah.
Just do it. What are you going to buy?
600 quid's worth of weed.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No.
Right, drugs, next.
I'd probably 600 quid worth of costume supplies, like cosplay supplies.
Can you guys not be creative and just
that is
something
creative.
that you don't order already?
I don't know.
By its nature.
600 quid, $1,000 doesn't go that far in terms of dream. It's not like a crazy dream.
If it was £1,000, I'd probably buy a car.
Should we Brewster's Millions this shit and just pump the question up? You are given 100 grand and you're told that you had to spend it today. What would you buy?
Car.
100 grand. I don't know. I'd probably
jizz on it.
I'd buy an absolutely absurd gaming PC, which I lack at currently. Just strap loads of
Yeah, but that's
video
going to be
cards together.
maximum
20 grand? Like, if you
Yeah, I
went
mean, even
mad?
if I go utterly ridiculous with
So you
it.
got 80 grand left, what you do?
Like one of those TVs that are so large that you need to knock down a wall of your house to have it installed.
Okay, but it's today, they haven't got time to fit it.
Yeah.
You can buy it today, they can install it later.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I suppose. I was thinking more of a Challenge Annika vibe where you had to just get everything done. But yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, like 80 grand's worth of weed.
So you basically want to pimp out your place with
Well, can't think of
better versions of the things you've
what am I
already
going
got.
to give 80 grand to charity?
No.
Fucking ridiculous, I don't know.
You don't have to do that.
We
I don't,
never
what else is there?
insinuated such a thing.
I don't drive, so I have no interest in buying a car.
I would.
Do you not want to, like, I fucking love, like, an awesome sports car.
I don't drive.
But then probably not spend the whole 100 grand on the car. I'd also spend, like, budget it so I had enough to insure it, because I know the insurance would be, like, really expensive and I wouldn't be able to
being
afford
too
it.
practical. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
really have
I would
much in the way of
definitely. Yeah,
vices.
I would put down payment on a bunch of things. So I would be like, okay, 100 grand. So first thing is get a DeLorean done. Get someone
They're
who's
really
gonna clip
bad.
that out. Doesn't matter. It's just a thing. Then get a decent car as well. Get a replica tumbler. Perfect. Just
That thing cost 100
pottering
grand
around the
alone,
city.
though.
Huh?
That thing costs 100 grand alone.
Yeah, if you buy it from Morgan Freeman, because he's creaming shit off the top, isn't he? I'm getting a replica. I'm not getting the real one. This isn't going to stand up to hitting a Humvee. Then I would get. What else is left? I probably got 40 grand left, maybe.
No. I'm sure a tumbler costs a lot more.
All right.
How much is
think
a
it does.
DeLorean?
DeLorean and tumbler.
Well, DeLorean's like, what? It depends
You
if
can
you
get one for about 20 something grand.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I thought it'd be more than that.
There's some.
There's collectors.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that
shit.
thing was made in Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
It's just a mess, that whole thing. But yeah, I'd probably spend it on some cars and the insurance for them and some cool shit.
So I could buy a really, really nice watch.
I'll probably get like a really awesome guitar that's going to last forever as well. A Les Paul original something.
Yeah, poor.
Just things that are going to maintain the value. So you're like, well, I've still got the money. Just invested it in cool shit.
Yeah, but cars do lose value though.
Yeah, but it's more fun than an ISA, isn't it? I mean,
I
on.
know. Or like investing in a house.
yeah. Okay, new question. Hang on. No, that's rubbish. Okay, I'm ignoring that question. You can relive any 1 year period of your life so far. Which and why?
Probably the second year of sixth form. I had a shitload of fun. And I had was my first proper girlfriend there. And I don't know, I remember that just being a really fun year.
Yeah, that was pretty
Would
fun.
we
Yeah.
have to do the same thing in that year?
Well, the same events will occur because you're going
You
in.
could do it different.
Either that or when I was about 27, I just had a real good year.
27, great year. I don't know. I just need the thing is I need to just scrap school and sixth form. So then it's uni gap year and uni onwards.
Or, if there was just a point when you were a kid where you had some cool experiences or whatever.
No.
No? Okay, fine. You're going to come back and carry on, but yeah, go on.
Probably either my gap year because I just didn't give a shit. I had loads of fun on my gap year.
I went travelling to Thailand.
No, I never did that. I had a job at La Senza and I just spent a lot of my money on just going out and getting fucking wrecked on the weekends. And
Jesus
playing
Christ.
a lot of Halo 2.
Right.
Sounds like a pretty good year. I'll argue with that.
Exactly. It was a fucking great year. I totally relived that.
Okay. I'd probably pick 2009. That's when I met my girlfriend and also broke up with my ex. Hold on.
Wait, hang on.
Hopefully not in that order.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in that order. And also, I didn't break up with her. She dumped me. Let's be honest. And yeah, the year went from really shitty at the start, which is a good. It's like if you're gonna rewatch a film, you're like, that's a lot of tension, heartbreak, and then good times within that period, and then it got good. A lot of banging out in the middle. Good Christmas. So
Sounds good.
2009 it is. Give us a scenario. What's going on?
Well, you're the one you always read out shit. So,
We'll
I
cut that.
picked one. What?
Cut that.
I had picked one. Hang on a second. Oh, yeah. So, would you be willing to give up half of what you own now, randomly selected, for a pill that would permanently change you so that 1 hour of sleep each day would fully refresh you?
Hey, what do I give up?
Half of your shit.
Half of your belongings, it's randomly selected, so it could be anything.
Yes.
Belongings or assets?
It says belongings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The main thing I miss is not enough hours in the day,
Time.
and sleep doesn't really work that much for me. So if I can get 2 hours and get the double benefit, that would be incredible. And then I could just do all the fun shit that I miss doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
pretty cool.
I'm down with that shit. So is there a
Where do
link
you
that we
sign-
can follow?
Where do you sign up?
Yeah. Bang on that.
A bunch of 3 foot tall people just come into your house. And...
Going, we all agreed to 3. Why did you choose 9? Right, here's a question. You have the ability to freeze time for everyone but yourself. They do not notice the time has passed. So it's basically
Bernard's watch, or whatever
Is that-
it's called.
it's basically Saved by the Bell timeout.
I love that. I always wanted
The
to do
question
that.
is,
I used
what
to
do
try
you
it
do?
at school. Didn't work. What was the question?
You've got that ability. What do you do with it?
Time out all the time.
Yeah. I think it's implied that you would use it. What would you use it for?
Just getting shit done. If I was just like, oh, I can't be bothered. Or if I like...
Productivity. Is this what you're using this incredible
It's
power
either
for?
getting shit done or procrastinating. So if I was at work and I was just like, oh, I can't be bothered to do this, I'd just time out for a bit and just fuck about and then be like, cool, I'm refreshed now. I'd just fuck about longer
But wouldn't
than
you
I
get
should
tired? Wouldn't you be like, you time back in a
Yeah.
couple of hours later and they're like, I
If
feel like
it-
going home, guys. They're like, it's 2:00. What are you doing? I'm really knackered.
If it was ridiculous though, I'd just have a nap. Like bedtime and start again.
I think I'd really screw up your body clock.
Nah, be fine. It would be like taking a transatlantic flight where you just sleep a different time.
Yeah, that always ruins you.
If I could have that and the 1 hour sleep thing, that would be great. Just have 1 hour
You
sleep.
cannot mix and match. Those are the rules. Tom, what are you going to do with it?
I think you already know.
You're just gonna...
Why are all of our animals covered in jizz whenever Tom's contract?
Yeah, I don't know.
You have a problem.
Okay, let's. This
Yes, I
one
have a
time, I
problem.
won't say that I'll freeze time and wank on everyone's faces and then restart time. What I'll actually do.
I thought it was exclusive to forest animals.
Yeah, I
No,
thought
no,
you
no.
would just like time
That's just
out.
what's around in the forest.
I thought you would just time out and then go into the street for people's pets.
No, why would I only do animals?
Because that's what you said.
No,
No,
that's
he
just
didn't.
what's in
He
the
said
forest.
the opposite, yeah. Yeah.
But I'd give him a little wipe down afterwards, so you'd come back to time.
When you say come back?
you wouldn't know. You'd just wake up feeling like a slightly fresh face. Like it's
Fresh
fresh,
face.
like you've been given like a wipe down with some wet wipes.
Or like you've had like a mask with cucumbers. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into what it's actually like. Fresh faced is not.
Well, no, I mean, once
Not
you
it.
get little, like some little, cucumber wet wipes. I don't know.
No, not
Fresh
even.
faced. What do you think it's like an advert when they have drinks and there's just like fruit splashing against water? It's like
Pretty much.
I imagine it's like that.
Absolutely
That's
not like that.
That's a little bit rapey as well, so I won't do that.
Yeah, we've established you shouldn't and won't do that. What are you going to do with your timeout power?
Well, I'm trying to get rid of time more than accumulate more of it, so I'm not really sure. Probably just sit there for 5 minutes.
Do you think you would instead tell people that you've got it and then lord it over them and not really do much, but occasionally do japes with it?
Yeah.
Because I imagine a lot of people would want this power. So if I was like you and I didn't want it, I would do it and then just prove that I had it and then do nothing else with it. And
While,
they're just
while
like, "Why
time
didn't
stops,
you
it's not
help?"
that you can do much like that useful with it because everything else around you has stopped. So like your fucking TV's not going to work because time stopped. So
Well,
it's not
this
like you
is-
can just like sit there and watch TV for an hour because every electron in the fucking universe other than you has stopped.
Well, this is getting back to the topic of that graphic novel that I brought up last week, which I've now started reading, which is called Sex Criminals.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good book. Recommend it. And
Do they have to continuously have a hard on?
so basically, it's about a girl and a guy who discover that when they come time stops for them, but they've always just either been having a wank or been with partners where they just froze at that point. And they're like, oh, this is a terrible curse. And then they meet each other and they discover that they both can exist in that frozen time. And the girl works at a library and this bank's shutting it down, and the guy happens to work at the bank, and he hates his job, and he always freezes time and just goes and shits in a pot plant in his boss's office every day.
Wait, so he freezes time by having a jizz?
Yep.
Wow.
He's a ledge. And then they decide that, we'll just rob the bank, and then we will be able to, pay off the library, and our problems will be solved, and we'll have some money. And it's a good book. I'm not going to spoil any more of it, but cool. That's the same scenario. So my point is, you could do stuff with it, like get yourself the money that you want for your giant gaming PC and giant TV screen.
Yeah.
And or DeLorean.
Yeah.
Right, you don't seem too into that.
Yeah, you don't seem that thrilled.
Right, what are you going to do?
Still seems like a lot of effort.
Didn't I say? I already said.
I would just use it for disgusting pranks or any kind of perversion.
I probably also use it to get a lot of shit done, which is what I already said. But like cosplay and stuff, not actual work.
Right. Would you not just use it to sneak around and, see things that you'd never otherwise see, like, famous people hanging out, wander around the White House?
Yeah, I'd have to go, I'd have to go to Washington.
Just plan a holiday, go there and be like, fucking time out, right, I'm going to have a wander around the White House. I'm going to draw a cock on Obama's face and be
That'd
like,
be amazing.
See you later.
That does sound pretty great.
Selfie, wander out, and then...
if you took a selfie, you wouldn't be able to post that selfie anywhere. Because I'd be like, how the fuck did that happen?
All right, well, just for your own, japes, your own little personal,
you'd have to
time-out journal.
Yeah, but you'd have to be able to talk to someone about it, though.
Yeah, when you're on your deathbed or whatever, you'd be like, I drew
Everyone
a
would
penis
think you're crazy.
on the gentleman, and here's a photograph. We used to have iPhones. Of course you did, Grandad. Yeah.
This has been freezing time.
I'd probably do stuff like that, but I probably wouldn't really prank anyone.
Why not? It's the perfect opportunity to just make a fool out.
You
could use it to make people look really stupid, like politicians and stuff.
I don't have to freeze time to do that.
Ooh, a little bit of politics into the podcast. Jesus. I sort of feel like going away from these and jumping into a quick Destiny's Child to send us off.
I could be up to that.
And I know we keep referencing this, but it's just what we've nicknamed the Bowl of Destiny, which has many questions in it that are meant to introduce us to you, the audience. Someone else want to pick one?
Right, I'll take
Dive right in.
Go straight to the bottom.
Oh, jeez. Oh, you're throwing them everywhere.
I'm trying to.
That's what he does.
No, that's gash.
Right, Vito. Next.
The question was 3 years out of date. It was like, if you knew the world was ending in 2012, what would you do differently?
Wow.
Learn to count.
Internet.
Do you believe in extraterrestrials or life on other planets?
Fucking yes.
Yeah.
Depends.
We'll just never meet them.
It depends on
I
whether
don't think
the
we'll meet
universe is infinite or not. Because if it's infinite, then obviously it's filled with everything. It's filled with infinite other versions of us doing exactly the same thing.
I don't. That's
don't want to have sex with us for some reason.
But if it's not infinite, then it's not necessarily a dead cert.
But it doesn't need to be infinite for that, because life... The thing is, scientifically, we're always looking for shit similar to us on other planets. Yeah. We're looking for water, we're looking for carbon-based life forms, which might not necessarily be the case.
And on spectrums that we can understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why it's infinitely probable, probably not infinitely, but it's way more probable than improbable.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be bacteria, but then whether there's going to be anything that we would recognise or be able to speak to, that's not necessarily a dead.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, though.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I'm saying I don't think it's for certain that there's other intelligent life out there. I think we are completely fucking bizarre, and there's an awful lot of circumstances that had to come together for us to exist, and our existence as a race is just by no means certain. So I don't think that the existence of other intelligent life is in any way certain.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think there's probably some some shit going on, but
Yeah,
I
and
don't think we'll ever be able to measure or comprehend it.
It's too far
I'm
away.
guaranteed. I really
Yeah,
think
exactly.
that we're either like too early or too late. So when we're looking out there with like gigantic telescopes or whatever, it's just like obviously because the whole light thing. There's like time differences. Speed of light
There you
thing.
go.
There's time differences. So when we're looking out there, it's like in the past, horrifically.
Yeah.
We've only just put the clocks forward.
Yeah, so we're looking at stuff that's not even current right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, we found a question from 2012 just now. I mean, come on.
even the
And we're
internet.
talking about Alice in Chains. So, I hardly think we're current.
We've got questions from the early 90s.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to have my dip and then Aurora's and then we can close it. Questions like this. I just want to stab something.
Read it.
What turns you on spiritually?
This is from the list that you made me fucking put in there, you gub.
Well, yeah, that's my fault entirely. Vetoed. Nothing is the answer. Apart from going to Six Flags with Branson.
You've never even been to Six Flags.
I haven't.
You've lived it through other people.
Here's a bad grammar question for you. A bad grammar question. There's a good start. A poorly phrased grammatical question. Which is your most favourite place on this earth?
Are you 6? My most favourite place.
On this earth.
On this earth,
So
not the
ignore
other earth.
the
No, not the other
multiverse
earth.
we've discussed, please.
My favourite place is that alternate dimension because I get to bang out with myself.
Yeah. So right here, but there.
I don't really know. I really enjoy San Francisco and Seoul, actually.
Yeah.
I'd like to go there all the time. If you could fucking teleport, that would be great.
Yeah, I would go there a lot more often
Yeah.
if it didn't involve the retarded flights.
Yeah.
The very silly flights that we have
need
to
to
endure.
We need to give you some electrotherapy or something.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that place.
They're cool places.
Yeah, I mean, like San Francisco is a cool place, but I don't know if that's where it'd be my favoritist place. I don't know. I'm not.
Is your favouriteest place at
I
home?
don't get attached to places very much.
Okay. So you're
I'm
happy moving
attached to
around.
Brighton because I've lived here for a very long time and I enjoy it. But whether that's like my favoritist place in the universe, I
All right,
don't
but
know.
if the sea rose like next week and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
Brighton's not inhabitable, where would you go?
I don't know. I'm really dull today. I've got no imagination.
That's because you're down that point really quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
down a point in about 10 minutes to get over here to record this. But that should have loosened me up and made me more interesting, not just threaten to jizz on everything.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, it's not really
It's
worked
amazing.
Yeah,
It's no go London, innit?
brilliant. Right, Aurora, take us home with your dip from the bowl of Destiny's Child, please.
Ugh, this is a bit shit.
We've really got to fucking shuffle this bowl.
What chore do you absolute hate doing?
Taking the bins out. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Fucking
in the arse.
hate
It always
doing
smells.
dishes.
I don't really like doing the
I
dishes.
love doing the
but-
dishes.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Really?
totally serious. Therapeutic. Get a podcast on, have a listen to it.
Fucking hate
Just
dishes.
tune out.
I mean,
Not looking at a
since I've
screen.
started listening to something at the same time, I mind it less. But traditionally, like Hoovering's the one
I don't
that I'm
love
like,
it,
most
but I'm
in
like-
favour of.
Oh yeah, Hoovering's
I
pretty
do like
cool.
Hoovering.
Hoovering is really good.
Yeah.
You get really aggressive hoovering.
The droning and the noise.
Oh, it's
No, but
kinda
it's
fun.
taking your stress out on a fucking carpet.
Yeah, but I'd
so
get up
good.
stains.
Really?
Yeah. just look at a plate and be like, nailed it. Yeah, I'm a strange gentleman.
That's really weird. Can we pick a different one?
Yeah, these are
One
really
more.
terrible questions. I'm going to dive right in. Right. Keep going till there's a good question.
Jesus.
Hello.
This isn't bad, actually.
Oh, we're going to get
Sorry,
copyright
sorry,
strike.
sorry.
Copyright strike.
Oh no. Okay. Right. Final question for podcast episode number 8. If you could choose to stay a certain age forever, what age would it be? And I'm going to add on why.
22. It was a good age.
I thought that's very similar to the question of like what year, if you could go back, what
No,
year
but
of your
you
life.
carry
but
on
it's
like a
just your
vampire.
age. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just saying like at what age were you fittest, basically.
Mate, I'm like getting fitter with age. Like, you get me here? Like,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't know. I was like borderline buff at about the age of 18. And it's sort of
Borderline buff.
borderline buff at the age of 18. It's sort of gone downhill after that. But then I don't know.
I think you're looking at your peak.
Thank you.
No worries.
I
It's
don't know.
not today.
I'd probably stopped myself at an age when I still had hair. Yeah.
Totes 22. Because that was probably my peak where I just lost all my like weird puppy fat that I had during school. And I just got really buff and I was just like, yeah, this is it. And then I got older.
Right, just keep that.
Yeah, just keep that constant. And I had also really good skin. Like I see pictures and I was just like, yes.
But I think like there's the time and the like preservation of your host body, your body at that time. But then there's also the potential. So it's like I started going to the gym like 2 years ago now. I know like I've got in better shape, but I found that it's quite hard. And I think, well, if I had the body that I had when I was 23, 24, I'd probably be like, oh, well, when I go to the gym, at that point I can hack it better and I wouldn't feel knackered.
You would though. I mean, it depends. Like I used to work out back in the day.
I used to work out.
Yeah, I used to work out.
Sure.
And it's still, you need to push your body over that limit or otherwise you won't get results. So it doesn't matter how old you are. You
Okay,
still have
well then
to
I'd
do
go
it.
with right now because I'm
Cool. Plus, I'm younger
awesome.
than you, so it's like that's not too long ago for me. To be honest.
Yeah, this is last year, right?
Yeah.
Right. Brilliant.
No, it's in the future.
It's 2
I'm
years'
12.
time. Yeah. I can't do maths.
I had kind of like, I was a chubby little kid and then went to the gym when I was like 17, got it all off and then just started smoking and it never came back.
Right. Brilliant. How's that worked out for you health-wise?
Wicked.
I still look okay somehow. I treat my body like absolute shit, but I look okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Here we go.
I just shovel pizzas with burgers on
Yeah.
the end. So good.
What?
Pizza Hut had a special pizza with the burgers on the end.
That
was
sounds like the most
really-
disgusting thing
They
you
had
could
like
ingest.
a sausage. There was a hot dog
Yes,
crust.
that is so good, except you feel like you're going
Why?
to have a heart attack afterwards. I had two of those.
Because it's destroying you. What do you mean you've had two at the same time?
No, not at the same time, but relatively close to each other.
Right. I can see why you wanted the body from 23 now.
Yeah.
You're just destroying it.
Although
with
I'm
shit.
really surprised I'm not obese yet because it's the amount of shit that I just eat. It's insane.
Yeah, you'd sort that out.
I'm trying.
Yeah. I don't eat particularly well, so I can't argue, but my body is constantly putting me through hell because of it, so that's fine. Trying to work out at the same time. Anyway, we've got into a bizarre conversation about nothing now. So
That's what podcasts are for.
that is what WATcast's about.
I'm going to throw it out there. This has been a poor episode. I've been on crappy form.
I think you've been on great form. You're just like jizzing on everything.
Yeah, that is me.
Is that what you're trying to? Are you trying to cover up with
Yeah.
like? Oh, I can't believe I was feeling terrible last week. I can't believe I said a jizz and everything. I'd never normally say that. Sorry. We can write a retraction.
Tom has in fact not jizzed on anything
Yeah.
for the
No
duration of this
animals were
podcast.
jizzed on for the making of this podcast, even for testing.
What is the thumbnail going to be like?
Yeah, I was just thinking the exact same
Spider-Man.
thing.
Just Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man saving the squirrel.
I was just please try and find a picture of a woodland animal with some amorphous white goo on it.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
But I'll just send you a picture later.
What?
I've got to walk home via the park.
Selfie! Come on, mate. Oh. On that bombshell, this has been WATcast, a weekly podcast. And you can find us at whatcast.net. You'll be able to follow us on Twitter at WATcast. And you can also download us on iTunes, etc. But all of the links are on whatcast.net. And yeah, next week we won't be here, unfortunately.
Yeah, what's going on
Or
with
the
that?
week after.
So we're taking a couple of slack weeks. So next week I'm away.
Yep.
And
The week after, I'm away.
okay, so maybe me and Tom will do an episode with Pete or someone else, and we'll
Yeah,
see
you
what
could do
happens.
that.
Yeah, and you're not going to get a shout out.
Yeah, ain't no shout out for you.
But, oh my God.
Okay, Cool. Anyway, we'll see what happens week after next. So we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.